people outside. Hello and welcome back to Plies and Hellhounds. This is a crafty puppy interrupted channel coming to you from Southern Connecticut. I'm your human host, Gabby. You can find me everywhere online as Gabigailss and all my hand-dyed yarn at Plies and Hellhounds and pliesandhellhounds.com. This week's video is going to be probably super chaotic because I would like to just catch you up on the books I've been reading. I feel like I've read a lot, but I also feel like I have read nothing. So I wanna talk about them. This is probably also like the tamest books I've read in a hot minute, because I'm pretty sure the last book I left off on telling you about was Sweet Berries, a Mothman romance, Chef's Kiss. Have I read anything? No, I haven't. I haven't read anything else that crazy, I think. And hopefully, if we have time, I think we will. I don't know how in-depth I'm going to get with everything. I do have a finished object that I am super excited to show you. Barnaby is sporting the souffle top that we finished last week, and I'm really sad the skirt doesn't fit me because it looks so good with this top. And yeah, just catch you up on like what I've also been working on and the Tour de Fleece plans that I had, and I have now already abandoned because I didn't do anything. I think the last book that I read, that I finished, since I talked to you last, was, I don't even have it, hold up, I am a professional. The first thing that I finished since Sweet Berries was The Covert Captain, A Marriage of Equals by Janelle Ferreira. This was an England Times Times romance, where a captain comes to stay at a superior officer's house after, I think it's like Waterloo War. I don't know. The English were at war with the French, so any time in England Times history. And the captain falls in love with their superior officer's sister, and it is just adorable. It reads very much like a Jane Austen novel, like it's just very like, I don't want to say flowery, but like that vibe of book. I listened to it. It was delightful. It was absolutely delightful. 10 out of 10. It was also very quick. It was quicker than I thought it was going to be. Yeah, just great. That was a book club book for the book club that I'm in. I haven't read like the last 3 books. I did not read The Covert Captain in time. I just forgot that was there, but I did finish it, and it was very good. Yeah, I am using a Storygraph. I will leave the link to that in the doobly-doos to record all the books that I'm reading this year, because it gives you stats, and my battery's gonna die. Ugh, today. I have also been using Scribed to listen to my audiobooks, so I will also leave a link to that as well. The next thing that I listened to, which was the perfect summer read of everything that you want in a romance novel, It Happened One Summer by Tessa Bailey. This is a classic party LA girl, gets in trouble. Her stepfather says, I'm going to cut you off unless you go back to the town you were born in and make something of yourself, which just happens to be a little fishing village. And then giant gruff fisherman is there to be like, you're never going to make it. And then they fall in love. And it's delightful. It is like, it is so good. It was so good. It just like hit every single button that you like, trying to prove themselves to each other while also just like, I don't know why I'm being so protective of you, but like, if you stand in the cold for one more minute, I'm going to throw you over my shoulder and carry you inside and put you in front of a fire and be very upset about it, but I also love you a little bit. It was so good. It was so good. This is the worst reviews of all times, but 10 out of 10. It took me a very long time to actually read the Tessa Bailey books, but now that I have, I'm hooked. I'm in it. I'm ready. I want more. I think she just came out with The Killer Vacation, or My Killer Vacation. I haven't seen it in audio form yet. I'm debating if I want to like buy it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if she's going to be like a reread book or just like, I'm going to enjoy it once, I'm going to love it, and then I'm going to let it go. She might be one of those. I do have a lot of those. I do love those though. Yeah, okay. Anyway, I'm not even telling you their names. I sort of forgot. What's his name? So Piper is the it girl, and Brendan is the fisherman, and then Piper's sister, 10 out of 10 book reviewer, professional. The next book that I read was A Hook, Line, and Sinker, also by Tessa Bailey. This is the second book in the Bellinger Sisters series. Audrey, you have to stop barking. We're talking about romance and fishermen. This is very important stuff. This book follows Hannah, Piper's younger sister, and Fox, Brendan's best friend from Westport, the town that they're in, which was very jarring because I used to live in a Westport, but it is a very different Westport. Very different. Both on the water, very different Westports. This one was also super cute and just like hit all of the things that you want. Like, I'm just like the town bad boy. No one comes to me for a relationship, just to hook up. And this, like, the only thing I love is music. And they come together and like, it's delightful. It's absolutely delightful. I'm not like a huge fan of Hannah. I feel like her personality could have had more than I like records. But I think she did grow a lot in this book. So I don't know if she's going to continue the series. I don't know who else they would do. I don't think that's the word I want. But it was delightful. It was absolutely delightful. Fox is a gem and must be protected at all costs. The end. That's it. There was like 2 or 3 lines in both of these books I didn't expect to floor me, and they absolutely did. I wrote them down somewhere, couldn't tell you where that is. Not a clue. Not a single clue. But, oh man, she just like sneak attacked right in there. Like, I have listed them in my reading journal. I haven't done a page in my reading journal in so long. Quick hiatus before I start into the next book. It's bad. It's a lot. It's a lot. I am still, oh no, it's way worse than I thought. Yeah, I made May and then that was the end of it. I am still recording in my, where is it? In my reading goals. So I am going through and counting these. I am on 60 books so far for the year. My goal is, no, I'm on 36. My goal is 60. Last year I read about 100. And I am keeping up with my reading embrace. I think I have to put in 1 or 2 more. That is the book club. That is releases and my reading format. So I am keeping up with some of it. I'm just not making the pages. I do want to... I am also keeping up with my knitting bits. Although I stopped putting the projects in this book. This is now just reading, but I am keeping track of my knitting. I just need like a day to sit down and do this. I don't know. We are in the middle of SSK prep and also these 37 other projects going on at the moment with Plies and Hellhounds. So I just haven't made the time to do that. I think I might. I have ideas. I have things. Gears are turning. So yeah, we'll see. I have to go get the next book because I put it down. Book that I finished, I actually read a physical copy of, and this is the 9 Lives of Rose Napolitano. I don't know if I'm saying that right. By Donna Freitas. This is her first fiction book. She's more known for writing nonfiction, I believe. I don't remember where, like, I read it. I don't know. I could be making that up. She's well known for writing another book, but I don't remember what that book is. Oh no, this is... Oh yeah, I guess this is her first adult novel. She is also the author of Consent, a Memoir of Unwanted Attention. as well as books for young adults. Okay, cool. Yeah. Yeah, The 9 Lives of Rose. This was a fiction book about Rose and her husband Luke get into a fight about whether or not they should have kids, and then the 9 different outcomes of that fight. So, like, it's a parallel universe things, like, whatever each of them does differently in that moment branches off into a different life. So, there's 9 total. This was a super fast read. It was really well written. It was really good. It was a little hard to read at some points just because of, America right now. I finished this, I think, like June 26th or 27th. I think it was really good. It's very honest about a lot of like fears, I think, that people would have going into motherhood. And I think the way that she wrote it was very good. Like, she intertwines a couple of the lives that are very similar, but like there's very big differences between each of them. So like lives like 3 and 5 are very similar, but like very different at the same time. I would recommend if you're more of a like contemporary, not fantasy, big like question reader, not like a I need escapism, write meow kind of person. Would recommend. Very good. I think I would read more of her other books too. I might listen to them. I don't know if they would have audiobook versions of them, but I would definitely look more into what else she's written. Is that the last thing? I think so. Okay, so that's the last book that I finished. I am listening to, hold on, I have to pull it up. This book, Chef's Kiss, is so cute. Oh no, I've read 38 books. I didn't put that book in my storygraph yet. Okay, I started listening to The Perfect Crimes of Marian Hayes, a novel by Cat Sebastian. This chaos. So this is the story of... It's a Robin Hood retelling, which took me halfway through the book to realize until somebody said Lady Marian. I'm like, LOL, that kind of reminds me of Robin Hood. I am an academic. I am so smart. It is delightful. It is the clashing of two chaotic bisexuals who have ended up in a life of crime, even though, like, they kind of don't want to be there, but they do want to be there. And it all started off with just, like, pure chaos nonsense while also trying to help their two best friends be together. It is set in Englandy times. Not, like, Dickens England times, I think a little bit before then. So Rob is like the secret son of a duke, but he hates the aristocrats, so he steals from the rich and gives to the poor and doesn't like the upper class. So he decides to blackmail this woman because he knows that like her husband is the duke, that like he was or is married to somebody, therefore like nullifying her marriage to him and like illegitimizing her child with him. So she responds with some very sassy letters and then decides to kill the duke and then goes to Rob for help. It is delightful. And the whole time they both got like these grand plans to just make sure that so their best friend Kit and Paul are in love. So like they just want them to be together, and it is just golden. It is pure golden retriever boyfriend, angry black cat girlfriend chaos. It is so good. I am listening to it on Scribd. I don't like the narrator. He makes Rob sound really old. I don't know. I don't know who the narrator is. I don't remember, and I don't have it in front of me. So I would recommend reading it unless like you're not somebody who gets bothered by narrators. But yeah, I'm not a fan of the narrator. I love it. I love it so much. It's so good. One of those days where my battery keeps dying, my camera's getting overheated, I'm on a little bit of a time crunch. It is one of my best friend's birthdays, and we're gonna go hang out. So continuing on. Perfect Crimes of Marian Hayes, delightful, 10 out of 10. Please read. Please. I am also working on, through Kindle Unlimited, which I have until I think the 17th of this month, Glow by Raven Kennedy. It is the Plated Prisoner series. It is the 4th book. I believe there's going to be 5 books total. I'm about 30% through reading it. It is good. I think it's now starting to get into the kind of story that I like. Like, she's deciding to train herself, and she's got to learn to work through all of the setbacks, like emotionally and physically, and getting used to her body and like accepting herself and accepting the things that are going on and like how she can go forward from this point. I'm still just I don't know if I'm just being super critical of it. I really want to like it. I really want to enjoy it, but there's just some things that just like but why? Mostly, I'm still hung up on 24 ribbons. 24 ribbons is too many ribbons. I just can't get past that. I don't know what it is. Like, right now, I think I care more about two of the side characters than the main characters, and I really want to root for these main characters. It's got everything I want. Like, girl breaks free of like the life that she had before and is finally coming into her own. Dark, broody, misunderstood prince king man. Like, I want to hurt everybody but you. Like, check all the boxes. What I do realize while reading the series is I need more romance novels where there are times of day where they can't touch. Like in the third book, they have a moment where like you, spoiler alert, I don't know if you want to read the books and you don't want to know this sort of secret, don't. If you touch her during the day, you turn to gold. So you can't touch her, otherwise you'll get turned to gold. And not like in a fun way, but like in a solid gold way. So like they have the first scene where they're like together, they're counting down the seconds till sunset. And like, I need more books with that. If you know books with that, please tell me everything, because I feel like that is such a good like tension point that I haven't seen enough of in books, and I really want it now. And I don't know how to like search that. I also forgot about it entirely until like just now. I want books with time limit tensions. The end. That's it. Okay. I don't have the time at this very moment to go into my knitting or crafting things, but I do want to share some books that I got that I think I'm either going to save for a book club or be part of my vacation reads. So the week after SSK, I will be on vacation. There will be no video. I am considering vlogging the Nashville part of our trip, but I think the Memphis, Virginia part, I am just going to leave as a vacation. Jake and I have not had a vacation since our pandemic honeymoon situation. So I would just like a couple, like a week to just be and not have to worry about anything. This is going to be like our first trip in 2 years. That's what I would like. But I would like to share the SSK part of the trip with you guys. So we'll see. So there, the 24th and probably the 30th, there will be no videos unless I can get my act together and pre-record things. We'll see. Anyway, I have some books. I don't know if I told you. I think I told you guys that I got Book of Night and the Atlas 6. I'm pretty sure I told you that. I also picked up Wicked Beauty by Katie Roberts. This is part of her Dark Olympus series. It is the story of Helen, Achilles, and Patroclus. The camera thinks the apple is a face. It is not. I am so excited for this book. I love Katie Roberts. I love her so much. I just want to be best friends with her and read everything she does. She is starting a Kickstarter soon with, I think, 4 or 5 other romance authors. I will leave a link to that down there as well, because oh boy, am I excited for it. It is like 5 or 6 different romance books and like different styles. Like one's kind of a monsters, a horror. It's just, it's delicious. Yeah. So anyway, this is the third in the Dark Olympus series, which is a modern Greek mythology retelling. This might be my vacation read. I don't know. Would you think this would be a good book club read? Would you, if I had a book club, would you read this with me? I'm just thinking of all like the weird chaos books that I could be like, welcome to our book club, where today we are reading the Sleep Paralysis Demon book, which the second one is coming out soon, I think. Yeah, I'm so excited for this. I can't wait. I cannot wait. I need a physical copy of like almost all of her books. The other book that I got is completely on the other side. It is super cozy seaside romance, The Cafe by the Sea by Jenny Colgan. This is tiny, quiet, Scottish bakery romance. Like every comfort romance trope that you need, I'm assuming is going to be in here. This also, I think, would be a really good book club book because it comes with recipes in the back. So I feel like it'd be such a cute book club moment to also make the recipes. I'm super, I might bring this with us on vacation. That way, I feel like this would be a really good pick up and put down book and not one where I accidentally spend an entire day of our national trip reading smut. Just like light smut. Poolside smut. I actually don't know if this is smut. It doesn't look it, so it probably is. Yeah, I'm excited for this. I'm super excited for this. There was something else that I wanted to read. I don't know what it is. I don't know. That's it. That's what I have planned. I do want to read The Last Zodiac Academy before my Kindle Unlimited expires for this month, because I'm probably going to stop until December. That's usually what I end up doing. And yeah, I do want to start working on some more physical books that I have. I want to go through Scribed and make a long list. I feel like listening to contemporary romances are my way to go. I'm not a big reader of them, I think, but also, I don't know. I think that's it. I think I need to read my fantasy and my retellings, and I need to listen to contemporary. I think that's where it is. I've also decided the theme for this year is retellings between all the Peter Pan, the Robin Hood, the Greek gods. It's just 2022 is coming up all retellings, and I'm here for it. It's no IPB, although Ruby Diction is putting out a new series, so I have to check that out too. Oh, ice planets. The things you do. Yeah, I think that is all I can do for today. Again, I am hoping I can actually go through and make my book pages. I really enjoy putting these together. I'm still waiting for some stickers to come in the mail. I think they got lost and I'm really sad about it. They had corgi baked good stickers. They were croissants, but they were corgi croissants. All right, yeah. What are your reading plans? What are your summer reading plans? What's going on? Where are we at? Would you guys be into a book club? Thoughts? Concerns? Questions? Comments? I don't know. Now I'm hungry. So with that, I will leave you with all the things that I have read, probably the least chaotic books that I've read this year in one go somehow. Yeah. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video or any of the other videos, feel free to subscribe. We put out videos almost every Saturday, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.